Plymouth Roadrunner GTX 440 plus 6, HR2 RM23, 1972. 1972 saw new emission regulations drive power down and 1/4 mile times up. The 1972 model was nearly identical to 1971 with a few minor changes. The grille design was cleaned up, and the taillights were changed to match the grille's new aerodynamic look. Side marker lights changed from the flush-mounted side markers to the surface-mounted units adopted across the entire Chrysler lineup for the 1972 model year. The optional bumper guards for 1972 included a rubber strip surrounding the taillights and a rubber strip below the grille. The big differences came in the cutting back of performance options for the car. The suspension, rear axle ratios, a 355 ratio was the tallest available, and most noticeably, the engines changed. The big block 383 was replaced by a larger bore, and lower performance, 400 SID version as the standard engine. The small block 340 SID and the performance version of the 440 SID engine, with a 4-barrel carburetor, performance camshaft, and dual exhausts, were also available, and for the last time, a 4-speed manual transmission could be paired with any of the 3 engines. All of the engines suffered a drop in compression ratios to allow the use of low lead/no lead gas and to meet the first round of emissions regulations. The 280 horsepower, 209 kilowatts, 440 engine was the basis for the Roadrunner GTX. The GTX was no longer a separate model, and was available on Roadrunners from 1972 to 1974. The 1971-72 Roadrunner sheet metal was used by several NASCAR racing teams for their race cars and ran well on the circuit during the 1971-74 seasons. Richard Petty won the championship both in 1971 and 1972 using the Roadrunner-based cars, winning 30 races over the 2 seasons. For 1972, power ratings on all engines looked much lower on paper due to the new CNET measurement system. The famed 426 Hemi was discontinued for 1972, and only 5 446-barrel equipped cars were produced before this engine option was dropped. It was determined the 446 packs could not meet the stricter 1972 emissions regulations. In the fall of 1971,